my beautiful little unicorns, and welcome back to my channel. If this is indeed the first time that you're on my channel, please allow for me to introduce myself to you. My name is Vanessa Somuayina. You guys know me as your big sis from the internet, as well as your favorite psychic reader right here on YouTube. And in today's eye-opening and super accurate pick a card reading, we are going to be uncovering exactly who is coming into your life next, and precisely when this person is going to be coming into your life and why they're coming into your life. And in order to help you gain clarity, I have prepared 3 groups that you can choose from, and I would like you to pick one of these 3 groups intuitively. I always recommend that you pick your group based on your intuition, so go with whichever one of this deck and crystal combination just naturally speaks to you, and don't overthink it. If you absolutely cannot make up your mind, look at the clock right now, look around you, and watch out for a number between 1 and 3 that catches your eye. So the 3 groups that I've got prepared for you today are as follows. Group number 1 corresponds to my self-care oracle deck for busy souls, as well as the cherry agate crystal. Group number 2 corresponds to the accurate AF tarot deck, as well as the amethyst crystal. And group number 3 corresponds to the dream gate oracle deck, as well as the hemimorphite crystal. But the timestamps to all 3 of these groups can be found below in the description box, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section for quick and easy access from your laptops, your mobile devices, your TVs. So all you need to do once you've selected a group of your choice to figure out who is coming into your life next is click your timestamp, and you'll be fast forwarded to the relevant portion of this video. Furthermore, for any of my entrepreneurs or aspiring spiritual entrepreneurs, check out my free PDF downloadable below in the description box. I have a list of trusted wholesalers and vendors so you can start your online store or online business, as well as a PDF with over 100 different ideas for online courses and memberships. So whether you want to create your own physical product brand, you would like to have your own membership or digital product, my 2 free PDF downloadables are for sure going to help you. And of course, on Sunday, September 7th, I am hosting an absolutely free full moon masterclass. It is all about turning your intuition into income and how to do so using the power of tarot. The link is in the description box. It's completely free. Make sure that you register on time, as there will be limited spots available, and I can't wait to see you live during this free masterclass. All right, you guys, so I'm now going to provide you with a little moment of privacy to meditate on these 3 groups. Feel free to pause the video right here if you need a little longer to make up your mind, and also feel free to tune into multiple groups, because your private reading might be a mixture of multiple people stepping into your life soon. So I'll give you this little moment of privacy, and then I'll be right back to guide you into your readings. Alright, my beautiful soul, by now you've hopefully been able to select one of these 3 groups. I will be getting into your reading, starting off with group number 1, which corresponds to my self-care oracle deck for busy souls, as well as the cherry agate crystal. So if this is the group that you chose, then simply keep watching, and to my other 2 beautiful groups, I will catch you at the click of your timestamps. Hello, my beautiful soul of group number 1. You chose my self-care oracle deck for busy souls, as well as the cherry agate crystal point. This is the beautiful crystal of your choice. Let's first do a close-up and help you figure out precisely why you may have chosen this stone. So the cherry agate crystal, especially when shaped into this point, makes the energy of this crystal amplified, which is especially helpful if you're trying to manifest a particular person. Leave your crystal right up here. The cherry agate also helps you release any type of suppressed emotions that you may have had, so you're clearing the slate of any previous friendships or relationships, so you're ready for the new. So I can see here that someone is coming into your life that is making you want to have a physical checkup. We'll also have the number 33 here, which is a master number, and for you, group number 1, this has 2 different meanings. For one, a physical checkup in the sense of this is someone you're romantically interested in. You can't wait to get a physical examination by them, if you know what I mean. And also you wanting to make sure you are as healthy as possible to have a future with this person. All of a sudden, life can change when you have kids or you see a future with another person, and you go from thinking to yourself, oh, I can go to my dentist appointment next year or next month, or I'm sure my blood work is fine, to all of a sudden thinking, let me actually truly get this checked out for peace of mind and to make sure that I can prevent anything such as low vitamins or minerals from stopping me of living my best life with the people that I love. And then within a fresh bed, okay, group number one, it's very clear the person that is coming into your life next is someone with whom you're going to be doing some things between the sheets a lot. You're going to be freshening up your bed. You're getting new bed sheets before they come to your house and they see your bed and they see how you live and where you sleep and so on. You are going to be getting new sheets. You are putting on a fresh bed for your physical checkup with them, if you know what I mean, group number one. And there's a reason for this because you're most likely going to be using the bed at some point with them. And you want to make an impression of someone who has a clean home, a clean sleeping and living space. Next up, the Six of Cups shows us in the number 6 that you've got someone with whom you can picture a future with. The Suit of Cups is the suit of the element of water. The element of water represents your emotions as well as your feelings of romantic love. Now, the Six of Cups is a very clear sign, group number one. This is someone with whom you want to build a life and a family with. This is someone with whom you can see yourself building a legacy with. That also is why we have the symbols of butterflies here. You feel like you can transform together. And next up, we've received the Lovers for you, which is another very clear indication of romantic love, of a mutually respectful, beneficial relationship with someone who honors you, someone who sees you just as Aphrodite, as their goddess, as their forever person. And the Lovers is a very positive, clear foreshadowing of the fact that who's coming next into your life is someone who loves you, someone who cares about you, someone who wants to see you win, someone who wants to see you thrive, someone who is interested in how your day was and wants to ask you where you want to travel next and surprise you with that item that you've seen at the store but you thought was too expensive to splurge on. So I see here within the Eight of Coins and Chiron that we do have this person that also wants to quote unquote heal you. Group number one, the childhood traumas you've experienced, once you share them with this person, it's like the roles are reversed. You were always the person trying to heal potential romantic partners, trying to make them better, trying to fix them, trying to see their potential. You don't have to do it with this person coming into your life. I see in the Eight of Coins, they are now actually wanting to do that for you. They're wanting to take care of you. They're wanting to be there for you. As you can see here within the Lovers and the Eight of Coins, this is someone who has a very strong physique, a strong body. They're muscular. They're taller than you. Perhaps if they identify as male, a big full beard, a big full head of hair, a little bit wiry, curly type of hair, and a very well looked after body and diet. And this person works in a medical field. That's what I'm getting here for you, group number one. That's why they know how to take good care of themselves. And they also want to elevate you. They don't want to bring stress to your life. They want to heal you. They want to be your rock that you can hold on to, just as we've got here within the Lovers. And this hug kind of vibe, this holding on to someone, leaning onto them, having a shoulder quite literally to lean on. Next up, we have got the Six of Coins. So we had the number 6 show up twice within your reading, within the Six of Cups and now the Six of Coins. The Suit of Coins is the suit of the earthly realm, which means anything that has to do with your professional life, with your health, with your time management, and your body. The number 6 is a positive number in numerology. In case you didn't know, it is again a number of building, knowing when you're with the right person and going for it, not feeling like you need all of this proof, but just following your senses, following your gut feeling. And I see that the next person coming into your life is someone that gives you the confidence to allow that to happen. Next up, we've got the Sweet Alchemy card, which shows us transmutation. Now, what that means, group number one, it might sound a little woo-woo spiritual, is that a feeling that otherwise would have been negative, you can turn into a positive with who is coming into your life next. In the past, you may have felt negatively about your body or being naked in front of another person or showing someone all of your most intimate life and being by, for example, inviting them home and sharing the same bed with them. But it is transmuting into something positive with this person who is coming into your life next because they make you feel so at home. It's like you've known them your entire life. It's like you're not meeting for the first time when you actually do. It's like they are a long lost soulmate. And next within the spiral of incarnation, this is confirmation, group number 1, that yes, this is like a spiral of incarnation where in this lifetime you're meeting them, but you've known them from past lives. You've known them from the past lives that you've lived, and you've perhaps even already seen this person in your dreams as well. It's like you knew they were coming. It was just a matter of time. You already met them in a past life, and that's why everything feels so familiar. This person is someone that you can trust and someone who helps you overcome fears. Let's see what type of name we're getting here, what kind of letters we've got. We've got O as well as S. So one thing that I'm getting here with an S and O is Oscar. Another name that I'm getting with S and O is Simon. And I do also want you to know SO means significant other in the spiritual community. You might have seen this abbreviation before where people say, oh, I want a reading about my SO. Yeah, group number 1, that means their significant other. So I do see that this is a reading about your significant other. This could have been a reading of someone coming into your life next that's a platonic friend, that's a new workmate, a new boss, that's someone that is just in your life in a non-romantic sense, but your reading is 100% about your significant other, group number 1. That's been confirmed. Next up, we've got the High Priestess, which shows that the person coming into your life next is a festival goer. They like to have a good time, and you might even meet them during a festival, during a concert, and vibing to the same music, which immediately shows us that you have a mutual love and interest for the same type of music, and that you both like to have a good time. I also want you to know here in the festival goer that this is something you bond over at the beginning, but you're mostly going to just do in the earlier years, as I see within the page of vibes in the house DJ, that they like to make music. They like to DJ, they like to create music. They also like world famous DJs. I'm getting deadmau5 as a DJ that is coming up here. I am also getting Swedish House Mafia. I'm getting Avicii, Daft Punk, David Guetta as well, and Paul Oakenfold. I just want you to know here, these are the people who are coming up in the vibes that you like, that you connect over, and that you are going to be seeing together live with this person. Next, we've got the 5 of swag, and I do see in the 5 of swag that this person is coming into your life during a time where they're figuring out what they want to do with their living. They're not sure whether they want to stay where they are, whether they want to travel the world, do van life, buy a tiny house. They're just in a place where they want to have fun, where they want to be free, where they want to enjoy their music, and they would like to do so in a dedicated way with you. So it's not that they have attachment issues or that they're afraid of settling down. They're just not 100% sure how and when that they want to do it. And I do also see here within the moon that they are usually a ghoster. This is someone who does not text anyone, who has ghosted all of their exes. This is someone who has ghosted any type of situationship. They don't even let things turn into a situationship because they don't like it. Up here, we've got the symbol of Pisces. They develop very deep connections with people that they're drawn towards, and they don't like meaningless relationships, so they would rather ghost and leave the connection alone than be with someone that they don't actually care for. So you are literally the only person that they're talking to. You're literally the only person that is of any significance to them, and everyone else is ghosted, group number 1. And I see here within December, this is when you're going to meet your person. It's during the festive time, festive period. There's going to be a concert at which you will meet them at, and you're going to bond over the music, over the festivities, the festive vibes, over the fact that, yeah, it is December and a lot of people are very open. A lot of people are ready to connect with a new person. A lot of people are unafraid about that, and that's where you're meeting them. That's where you're going to start to get into a conversation organically. And I do see here that moving forward, the person who is coming into your life will be in your life from there on out in a very committed manner. The frog spirit is a symbol of renewal, group number 1. So we also have, by the way, here this little king prince frog, and what this represents is finally you have found a frog that you will kiss that actually turns into a prince. That's actually not just a toad, that's not just another regular frog, but this is a renewal of your belief in love. Especially group number 1, if you have grown close to the point of just forgetting about love, not believing in love anymore, I want you to know that this person is going to renew that, because the raven spirit shows truth. They actually tell the truth. How you know is because they'll tell you a story. You will be able to go and verify and fact check. And a lot of the stories that they tell you will start to make sense as you can connect all the dots. Like if they tell you that in 2020, they went to Bali and they were there with an ex and they broke up in 2022. And since then, they've been doing their own thing. And then they tell you in 2023, they went on a tour with a friend who's a musician, who's also a house DJ. And they went to this place. They were by themselves. It's like everything just ties together in a way that makes sense, and in a way that you can tell their timelines also make sense of things. They don't mix anything up, and they're not trying to. It just happens effortlessly because you're getting true stories from them, and because they don't feel the need to tell you something that isn't true to get you to like them. And that creates love. That's what the wild rose fairy represents, group number 1. There is love here. The person coming into your life next is someone that will make you feel loved. This is someone who loves you, that you love back. And I see here in the wild rose fairy that gives you butterflies, that makes you feel very excited for the future. Because they're honest, because they're truthful, they give you a renewed sense of what romantic love can really be with two people who care about one another and genuinely want to be together. And I see here in the toadstools that from there on out, it's just growth. Growth of the relationship, growing your own family, growing your own base of where you're living, your home, your finances, becoming healthier together over time and over the years, and growing as a person. The right person is someone that you will grow with, and you don't have to be perfect before you've met them, group number 1, but you have to be able to grow with them. So group number 1, this is the reading I received for you. I hope that you found it insightful. Feel free to leave a fairy emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here, you received your reading, and that you found it insightful. And of course, don't forget to download my free PDF downloadables. They're linked in the description box, and also to join my free masterclass on September 7th about turning your intuition into income for all of my aspiring online spiritual entrepreneurs. This is a free live masterclass that I cannot wait to see you at. So group number 1, I'm sending you so much love, and I cannot wait to catch up with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 2. You chose the Accurate AF Tarot deck as well as the Amethyst crystal. So we are going to get into your reading right after this close-up of the crystal of your choice. The amethyst is a stone that helps you to sharpen your intuition and brings out your psychic ability, group 2, if you feel like you are a psychic. So I'll just leave your amethyst right up here, and we'll get into your reading and figure out exactly who is coming into your life next. This might be someone romantically. This might be someone that has to do with your professional life. It could be one of these. It could be both. It could be a mixture. Let's figure out precisely what is coming towards you, group number 2, as in who is coming towards you next. We've got the Four of Wands, shows someone who will bring harmony and prosperity. Then we also have the Ten of Wands, responsibility and challenges. So because this person is bringing prosperity and harmony to your life, what they're also doing here in the Ten of Wands is they are eliminating responsibility and challenges. This person is going to make it easy for you to quote unquote leave your brain at home, group number 2. So the person who is coming into your life next will make your life easier, and they will make your life easier in the area of your life that allows you to be creative. The suit of wands is the suit of the element of fire, which represents your creativity. It represents everything that you are quote unquote on fire for. And I want you to know here in the Four of Wands, you've always wanted someone who can give you more stability so you can focus on being creative, on being free-spirited and spiritual, someone who brings harmony rather than chaos. And I see here that that's exactly what they're bringing. And in turn, in the Ten of Wands, subtracting challenges from your life. So let's delve a little more deeply into this. We've got the Dawn of Swords. The Dawn of Swords shows someone who has air sign energy. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, who is a very self-reflected type of person. If you are a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, then you understand the importance of communication in a relationship and in any type of connection and honesty. And that's one thing that I see here in the Dawn of Swords. They would rather be honest than pretend to be perfect. And then we also have the Dawn of Rings. So they have the air sign aspect, as well as now also the earth sign. The Dawn of Rings is the dawn of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, because the suit of rings is the suit of the element of earth, and the element of earth, those are those three zodiac signs. Those are the element of earth zodiac signs. And I want you to know that these two mixtures, so the air and then also earth being combined, shows that you will have this person who, for one, you have great communication with. For two, they're also very grounded. Everything that has to do with earth, everything that has to do with living situations, I see it's well organized, it's clean, it's neat. Dawn of Rings shows that they're someone who is really organized and who wants you to feel comfortable around them. So whether this is in the office or in the home, we have yet to find out. Group number two, this is someone that you're getting along with ease, and someone that helps take a lot off of your plate. Next up, we've got the Six of Thoughts. You're going to meet them during a girls' trip. You'll be out with your friends, you'll be having a good time, perhaps even walking somewhere temporarily by yourself, taking yourself out for lunch or brunch by yourself during a very particular day where it's a little cloudy, the sun is peeking through, it's one of the last warm days outside where you live, and your intent is to meet up with friends. Your intent is to spend time with your group of people, with your squad, with your closest friend. And the Six of Thoughts definitely shows that that is when you will be most attractive to them, when they're going to come into your life. And the Three of Swag shows that they are not afraid to talk to you in front of your work besties. They are not afraid to make it known at your work how much they care about you and that you are taken. I see here within the Three of Swag that they're going to send flowers, they're going to send you lunch to your workplace, they're going to surprise you in a very, very cute way, and your work besties are going to see that this person has come into your life. Your work besties are going to know that this person exists because they don't want to be a secret. They want the entire world to know that they're here now, they're part of your life, and that they're here to stay, okay? I'm getting this very, like, territorial energy over you, not in a creepy way, not in an unhealthy way, group number two, but in a way that shows that they have an intent to truly be with you in the future, to truly stay with you. So next up, we've got the Eight of Cups for you. The Eight of Cups shows us here that the person coming into your life next is going to make you leave anyone from your past, any situationship, for good. You're going to delete the chat, you are going to block them, you're going to make them unable from seeing your stories, because the person coming into your life next makes all of that seem so unimportant. So if you've had an ex or a situationship you've been struggling to get over, group number two, just know here that the person coming into your life next is going to help you walk away for good from that. And here within the Hermit, you're going to be in your own little world with them. Because you're someone who is already a little bit more introverted and empathetic, like, you can be very social, but once your social batteries have run out, you don't want to go to the next event. You don't want to talk to anyone when you come out from being with a lot of people. I see that in the Six of Thoughts and the Three of Swag. because it takes a lot of your energy. And I just want you to know here within the Hermit that that means that you then need time to recharge, to take care of yourself. You want to watch your favorite shows. You want to eat your comfort foods. You want to be in your robe, your pajamas, your comfortable sweats at home, and really regain your strength until you go out again. And the only person that you're okay with kind of doing this with is this person that's coming into your life next, as I see here within the Two of Coins, that they help you find balance between where you're at right now in your career and having a private life, having a love life, having a personal life. I am getting this very divine masculine energy within your reading of who's coming next. So the Eight of Cups and the Two of Coins, we have someone who has this very strong masculine facial features. They have a strong jawline, they have a beard, they have hair that is already graying, which is symbolic of wisdom. That doesn't mean that they're quote unquote old, group number 2, as in the Hermit. As you can see, we have a very young Hermit. We have someone who gives you this youthful energy of being recharged. And we also have these skulls. And I want you to know here, the skulls mean hard-headedness. And within the Nine of Swords, do know here that if you have been dealing with a lot of overthinking about who's coming into your life next and how you should behave around other people, maybe you even have ADHD, bipolar, or some sort of other personality disorder, some sort of other neurodivergence, it's like sometimes your head and your overthinking is your own worst enemy, and you overthink whether people like you or not. And I do see here that this person coming into your life next being a safe space where you can just feel very relaxed around them. You can just know that you don't have to pretend, you don't have to be someone that you're not. It gives you a sense of calm, it gives you a sense of groundedness and security, and no longer having to have these issues mentally where you're overthinking. Now within the twin flame, it's very clear to trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame because it will guide you towards them. The person who's coming into your life next, group number 2, is your twin flame. This is often a romantic connection that is being rekindled from either a past life or someone that you used to be with before. And the twin flame shows us here that this is a relationship that is very passionate. This is a relationship where the part that is physical, the part that is romantic and sensual, that is very ignited. Okay, so everything that has to do with being intimate with your twin flame, that is the part that you've never experienced that before. And in the Guardians of the Land, that's something you're going to want to preserve. I see here also your twin flame is someone who wants to protect you because they don't want anyone to come and be with you again. Like once your twin flame has found you, they want to protect this connection. They want to protect you, they want to be together with you, and they understand what they've lost out on in their past life and in the past by not doing so properly the first time around. And I see here within the Enchanted Fern Grotto that they want to be like your refuge, your safe space, and they're going to work really, really hard to create that feeling of emotional safety. And they're also someone here that I can see has helped people in the past to find their feet. So they have a lot of friends who have struggled with immigration, with finding their way, settling down in this country or in a new town, and they're a very helpful person when it comes to that, and they're a very caring individual. They're someone who makes it their job to ensure that others around them are taken care of, and they've already been like that as a kid. And the dragon shows that they can do this because they've got a lot of power. The person coming into your life next is a powerful individual who knows a lot of people, political people, and people with big businesses that employ a lot of individuals, a lot of 9-to-5 workers. They're extremely powerful themselves, not just because of these connections that they have, but because they themselves are part of the system of power. And they're the type of person who, once they can see The intent is to be with them. Once they don't feel used for what they can do for another person, they want to protect you at all costs, and they want to make sure that even if something happens to them, you are still protected. That's what they want to use their power for. And the Bluebell Fairy also shows that this person coming into your life next, what they like the most is when you show gratitude. They actually just have this deep, innate feeling of wanting to be needed and also wanting to be appreciated. That is their deepest desire. That is what they want the absolute most. That's what they didn't get as a kid, that is kind of like a void that they would like to fill, that they would like their partner to help them with. And they will not say it in that way, obviously, group number 2, but there's a reason why this is coming up within your reading, and it's to show you how you can connect on a even deeper level with this person who's coming into your life next. And I can see here you're ready for them, group number 2, and they are ready for you. Now the guesswork is over. Now the situationship, the back and forth, the inability to commit is gone, and now things are ready for this person to enter your life. This is a situation in which you are both ready. This is someone coming into your life next that you are ready for. You are ready to receive them. And if you're wanting more information about them, don't be afraid to ask your angels. And I do this sometimes, group number 2. It might sound a little spiritual, woo-woo, crazy, but when I'm not sure about someone, a friend, a romantic interest, I ask the universe, I ask my angels, or God, whichever you prefer at any given moment, to reveal to me who they truly are. And they should reveal it whether it's good or bad. And you will see people's true colors come out. You will see how people truly are when you ask your guides and your angels to reveal them and to reveal their thoughts and their intentions. And when you're open to receiving this information, whether it's good or bad, you will be surprised at what comes out in these instances. As I see in the 4th chakra, the Archangel Raphael, you will be positively surprised with this person who's coming into your life next, and their intent to protect, their intent to finally be someone that you can say surprised you positively, rather than someone that did something disappointing but not that surprising, since you're used to that. And I see here within rest and rejuvenation that going to a spa and going on vacations is a huge hobby of this person that's coming into your life next. They also like to meditate. This is something that they are going to do with you. Now, meditation, rest and rejuvenation also is giving me IV drips. It's giving me someone who helps you make sure that you take your supplements regularly. I also see here within rest and rejuvenation, they're here to bring peace, not chaos. And they're the type of person who has already had chaos in their life. You've already experienced chaos with them, and you're done with that. You've both matured out of that phase. You both matured out of that line of thinking. That's what I see for you, group number 2, and it's time for you to grow with them. This person is coming into your life because they want to be with you in the long term. They want to be a part of your life that lasts forever. Let's move into exactly when you will meet them. We've got September for you. Okay, so group number 2, you will meet them during the month of September. That is the most likely time for you to bump into them. So we've got the month of September. I do want to add one more month into your reading, which is May. So September and May are the months in which you are going to meet this person, group number 2. And you're going to be able to meet them, as already mentioned, as you're in your element, you're with friends, you're with family, you're having a good time, and even with your coworkers, even with your work besties. Even if you're not all by yourself and they risk rejection in front of others in public, that's not going to stop them from making the connection. For them, it's a very if you know kind of situation with you, group number 2. And then we've also got the sacral energy, which represents that there's creative charge here. As you can see, the sacral energy comes with the number 7 as well, which is a very magical number, and this almost like exploding of the volcano. So a lot of things are going to be said that needed to come out, that had to be communicated with your twin flame. And I do see here, nothing is ever going to be kept as a secret. If you feel a way, you say it, and then at least everyone knows where they stand. The sacral energy also shows here this eruption where, yeah, they might have been too shy to approach someone else and face rejection, but with you, they know that they have to do something. They have to bring this explosive energy to the table of being unafraid, of going for it, of speaking to you, because otherwise they would lose their opportunity to do so. I see here within the spirit crane that they see you as this person that they don't want to be the one that got away. They don't want you to be the one that flew away, that got away, that ended up being the love of their life, but they were too kind of unready, they were too childish to make sure that that didn't happen. They don't want you to be the one that got away because they have complete certainty that you are their twin flame as well. They've got complete certainty that they want to be with you. We've also got the number 21 here. So this is someone that at 21 has been in your life. This is someone who can see that you would be the one that's got away, and they don't want that to happen under any circumstances. Group number 2. So group 2, this is the reading that I received for you, and I hope that you found it insightful. If you did, make sure that you leave a flame emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you chose group number 2, because that's the only way that anyone would know. And of course, don't forget to get my free downloadables below in the description box as well. And also join my free masterclass that I'm hosting on September 7th. You can reserve your spot and get the secret link also linked in the description box. You can find everything that you need down there. Group number 2, wherever you are on our beautiful planet that we call home, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 3. You chose the Dreamgate Oracle deck as well as the hemimorphite crystal. This is the beautiful hemimorphite that helps you get rid of overthinking and insecurities, which may be precisely why you chose this crystal and the reason why this person is coming into your life, because they will help you to do just that. So let's see precisely who is coming into your life next, group number 3. We've got dive in. So this is someone that likes to dive. This is someone who's very spontaneous. You will meet them when you're out on an adventure, perhaps even in a place where you are diving, during a dive class, a dive school, in a tropical place. You're going to meet them during a time where water is near, and being around water is what bonds you, and it makes it very natural and easy for both of you to get into conversation because you're talking about the living creatures in the ocean and the water, and you're both on an adventure. So these connections happen very quickly and very easily. We've got the Knight of Swords, which is a very clear sign of who this person is. They have swords energy, which means Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. They are an air sign. That is what the suit of swords represents, group 3. As you can see, they are someone who has very divine masculine energy. They are in a place where they're ready to settle down. They're in a place where they're ready to go for it. And they have already been in serious relationships. I do see here in the Knight of Swords that they know what a serious relationship takes. And as we've got here within Dive In, they are ready to dive in. They are ready for a new adventure connection-wise as well. And then we've got the Star, group number 3. You are a star, in case nobody has told you this week yet. And I also want you to know here in the Star, they see you as a star. They see you as someone who shines bright. They see you as someone who enters a room and makes the entire energy of the room shift and change and just makes it more light. They see you as bringing light to every situation, as bringing a spark and a sparkle to everything. They see you as this glittery, beautiful, amazing creature that they have never seen before. So they've never dated someone like you, and that makes you mysterious. It makes you very interesting. And I see here within the 7 of Cups that of all of the options they may have, romantically speaking, what makes them sad is the thought of not settling down with you. What makes them sad is the thought of not being with you, group number 3. As I do see here within the 7 of Cups, your person is pretty good looking. They've always got a lot of options. Like, their phone does not have to be dry unless they wanted to. Seven of Cups here shows that they have dated around a fair share. Like they have done their fair share of getting to know people, of the dating game. I'll just move your crystal a little higher up, group number 3. They have had their options, their pick, and they know how valuable it is to find someone who's actually loyal, who actually likes them for them, with whom they can actually have a deep intellectual and intelligent conversation with. The Knight of Swords is the knight of the element of air, which represents your intellectual side. It represents your intelligence. It represents your communication skills. They are someone who appreciates you sounding well educated, you being well educated, being well traveled. They love that you're open to different cultures, that you're spiritual, that you're deep, that they don't have to have these weird surface level conversations with you. They don't want that. And what they have with you is special. What they have with you is different. And again, this boils back to the message of diving in, being able to go deep, to dive into a topic. And it's like the entire world and room around you melts away when you're with this person. Next, we've got the Holy Renewal, which shows a rebirth, creation, cycles of healing, and an initiation. This oracle can show up when there is a rebirth of you going from maiden to mother, going from single to relationship, going from not very many responsibilities to your own family. And group number 3, this renewal comes as a surprise, and I do want you to understand that this holy renewal also shows healing traumas. If you ever thought to yourself, this is not meant for you, you're not meant to be in this committed relationship where you have the white picket fence home, you're married, you've got kids, and all of that is just in order, like in a picture book. You may have thought that's not going to happen for you, or it's not for you, or you can't fix a relationship to that degree. I just want you to know here in the Holy Renewal that actually you can, and actually that is your destiny, even if you've had hiccups along the way. And within anchoring in, even if you're in a committed relationship, it is time for you to anchor in. It is time for you to understand that this person who's coming into your life next is someone who will help you to have your body as your temple again. So for all of you who are currently in a committed relationship, and this resonates with your partner, this resonates with who they are, the way they carry themselves, I just want you to know what this reading represents is a even more deep anchoring into that relationship. It's a complete renewal of your relationship. It's a complete revamp of how they see you as the star, as their favorite person, as that one person that they come to for advice, as that person that they're so in love with and so obsessed with in a healthy manner. And group number 3, I do also want you to know here with an anchoring in that whenever you're intimate with the person that you're meant to be with, it is like a healing. It's not them taking energy from you, it's actually a lot of healing. We've got the star showing up again within your reading, group number 3, which this showing up twice shows that honestly, there's only one of you. If you've ever heard of soulmates, or just if you know when you meet someone, or you've seen especially men when they're in love, they become extremely attached, and it's hard to even get rid of a man who is actually deeply in love with you, not just infatuated by you, not just in lust with you. That's what I see here within the star. You become the goddess, you become the star, you become everything. You become the only person that they see. Even if they're in a room filled with supermodels and other goddesses, and you're in that room as well, all that they will see is you. They will only see beauty within you. And here within the Page of Swag, I do want you to know that you to them have the most insane physique. It's like you look like a personal trainer to them. Perhaps personal training is even something that you've been wanting to do. Your body, training it, getting into the best shape of your life, looking your absolute best, group number 3. I do see here that that is something that they really love when you're in your healthy era, in your good looking era, in the era where you're very confident. And within the Page of Swag, group 3, don't be afraid to look up some personal trainers online. Channels that I really love on YouTube that help with the personal training are Pilates with Nicole or by Nicole, not 100% sure which one it is, as well as Boho Beautiful for yoga. I love that as well. And I've loved some Chloe Ting workouts as well as Pamela Rife. Those are my go-tos, so those can give you some inspo. The Six of Feels, group number 3, shows that you remind them of what they've wanted in their childhood. This person who is entering your life next is someone who has always had a childhood crush on someone that looks just like you. And that's how you know that you're someone's type. They may have dated others. They may have had other partners that didn't look anything like you in the past, group number 3, but actually who they really have always wanted to be with is someone who looks like you, is someone who has the energy you have, who comes from the background you come from, and who makes them feel very young again, who makes them feel like being a teen again. And I do see here within the Empress that that is what they see you as. This person coming into your life next sees you as a fertile queen. The Empress is not just the Etsy queen in the sense of the fertile queen of creating multiple streams of income, of being very abundant, very affluent in this life. That's a message I'm getting for you, group number 3. The Empress also corresponds to the number 3, which is a number of building, creating family, but the Empress in tarot also means fertility, quite literally speaking. So fertility, to grow a life, to have children, babies, pregnancy. That's what the Empress represents, and creating something from just a seed, growing a baby, from just one product, creating an entire store, an entire brand. And it's very fitting actually for the free PDF downloadable that I have in the description box, where I have a vendor list of trusted vendors that you can use to create your additional stream of income, to create your spiritual business, or to just get inspired even. It may still inspire you for a passion project, as I see here in the Empress. You're very multifaceted. You are not meant to just do one thing for the rest of your life and have one pattern. You're a very creative queen. You're a creative goddess. And the things that you touch, they work out, they turn to gold, especially when you don't have pressure on it. So it's often even better if you don't have pressure on something, like if you have your 9-to-5 and a stable job, and you don't have to be successful in your side hustle or your side job, but you can. And usually that's when things really take off for you, when you don't have any pressure or any expectation, and things just happen and work out. And it just happens very seamlessly in that way, group number 3. So let's delve even more deeply into your reading. I'm just shuffling these cards for you, these tarot cards. We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups shows serenity and healing, waves crashing. We have a big body of water. Again, we've got waves, we've got ocean vibes. I do want you to know, bonding over the ocean and spending time at the ocean, that's what's coming towards you with this person who's entering your life next. If you've been thinking of booking that vacation by the ocean, by the lake, do it, group number 3. Go. It's time for you to stop overthinking and start living. As I see here within the 9 of Swords, you've had conflict, and I understand sometimes the time, the finances, the being away from a place that you know, from a familiar environment, missing out on things with your job, with your friends and family if they can't join. It can give you real FOMO, or this feeling like you don't want to be irresponsible. But group 3, you are plenty irresponsible. Trust me, you are more irresponsible than most people in your age, in your position. And it's time for you to not always take things so seriously, and sometimes just have the best time. I see here within the 8 of Cups, your spirit guides are saying that this person, the Knight of Swords, will make you walk away from the old. They will help you to become a new person. That's also why they are a new relationship, a new connection coming into your life next, because they're meant to show you how a connection can be when it's healthy, so you can walk away from very low expectations that you had before. Okay, like being okay with the bare minimum, group number 3, that is not a vibe that is continuing, as I see here within the 7 of Wands. That literally the Knight of Swords person is someone who's super, super persistent. Once they're in their energy of conviction, of wanting to do something, wanting to show you that they care, wanting to be the best person that you've ever been with or ever dated, nothing is going to stop them from proving that to you. Nothing is going to stop them from doing that, from showing that, from making sure that you are 100% sure about this connection and this relationship. Regardless of what anyone else might say, regardless of what their past may be, they're going to show you that actually this is a relationship to dive into. This is a relationship that you are meant to have in your life. Remember here, the very first message we received is for you to dive in. Be fearless, group number 3, about this. In the wardrobe detox, I do also want you to know that traveling with them, being at the beach, it will inspire you to detox your wardrobe, because you'll realize you really don't need that many things. Perhaps you've even been holding on to a lot of items of clothing, even costumes, for a very long time. Shoes, boots that are so seasonal and that you don't feel comfortable in, that actually hurt your feet. Clothing that actually doesn't make you feel good when you wear it. Getting rid of it is a huge sense of relief and freedom, and they're inspiring you to have a completely new style, a complete revamp, because having new people in your life definitely changes your outlook on yourself and on your body, and they are enforcing you having a healthy body image and being able to treat yourself guilt-free. Because yeah, you are healthy 80% of the time. You take care of yourself. They will encourage you to do your 10K steps, to do the working out. They love when you take good care of yourself, but they also love to see you treating yourself. They also love to see you having a good time. They also are very, very much smitten by how going out with you, just being free, eating ice cream together, going on ice cream dates, spending time in nice restaurants, all of that is something that they love to do as well, and they don't want you to feel guilty about it. So let's add some letters in here. Got R and A, so I'm getting Ray, I'm getting Raymondo, I'm also getting Aaron, and I'm also getting someone who has the name Alex, I'm also getting Alexander, I'm getting Robert, I am getting someone who I'm also getting Alexander, I'm getting Robert as well, and I'm getting someone who has a name that has R and A within the initials. And this is the type of person that you can confide in about anything. They're very trustworthy. They don't lie. That's what I'm getting here from Spirit that you had to receive as a message. And let's see what else that we're getting for you. Group number 3. We've got else, to refer in a vague way to an additional person, place, or thing. Used to refer in a vague way to somebody or something different or alternative. So they're a very alternative, different type of person. With RA, I'm getting raw cake as well. So I'm getting that they have a different type of diet. It's like a mixture between plant-based and caveman type of diet. They just like very healthy and natural. And I do see here that they're very different. They're not like anyone that you've ever met. And they stick out in their thoughts, not physically. And I see here with an acid, the message we're getting of acid, by definition, acid is a compound that can donate a portion or accept a pair of electrons to form a covalent bond with a base. Or it could be a sharp, bitter, or sarcastic quality in speech or writing. So I want you to know here with an acid, this is definitely someone coming into your life who knows a lot about biochemistry, someone who has a very sharp tongue. That's also why they're the Knight of Swords. They're very direct and they're very intellectual and intelligent. They are all fun and giggles and a great time until someone tries to mess with them or their loved ones. Then they turn into basically like acid. I want you to know here that they are someone who likes very acidic food, so they like citrusy things as well. And I do also see here that they literally also love artists that go by names with acid as well. So moving a little more deeply into your reading, group number 3, we've got the Four of Thoughts, which shows us here that they're coming into your life next to actually increase your self-care. And that's how you know you're with the right person. That's how you know you're with someone that you should or can be with in a very long term, group number 3. When self-care, self-love, and stability and feelings of calm increase. We have a gua sha, we have some sort of facial cream, you taking care of yourself with face masks. I'm getting clay masks as well, and having time to do that, having time to do the things you want to do, and them also encouraging you by buying you skincare. That's what I'm getting here as well. They're going to give you a skincare gift very early on in the connection. And Temperance also shows us here that they are into all of these green, clean labels, things being eco-friendly. And sooner than you expected, actually, you will quit a lot of substances that you were tied to or you had some sort of addiction with. So it can be caffeine, alcohol, also, for example, nicotine. I want you to know here in Temperance that the person who's coming into your life next is coming to show you what a very clean lifestyle can look like. And they are also someone with whom you don't feel like you have to be intoxicated with to have great conversations with. All of that is not necessary. The vibes just flow. They're someone that you can get along with being sober, and you're making a pact together to not have as many things, but more of a minimalist type lifestyle. That's what I'm seeing here that you're embarking on with the person who's coming into your life next. So we've got January. I want you to know that January is the kickoff for this person who is entering your life next, and the time in which you're going to dive in, be spontaneous, and go on a trip with them. That's what I'm seeing here for January, and you being with this person, group number 3. This is a person who is going to bring excitement into your life. This is someone who is going to make even the most not spontaneous sign of the zodiac very spontaneous. I, as a Cancerian, I identify as not spontaneous because I like stability. Perhaps you've got the same feeling. And it may first feel like sacrifice, like love comes with sacrifices. You're thinking to yourself, I don't know if this is me, if I'm willing to do this. But you're not going to regret it, group number 3. You're not going to regret the spontaneity. You're not going to regret that you might have to sacrifice some things like having less living costs, which might mean a smaller apartment, getting rid of insurances, cars, vehicles, all of these things you don't need, like selling clothing and items that are just clouding your space but are not actually serving you. So that way you can spend more time exploring the world guilt-free, even if it's weekend trips, even if it's just having more capacity to go to different restaurants in your city to do these trips. I see here within Destiny that the reunion with your twin flame, it's a destined event. The reunion of this person coming into your life, of this person who's coming next, it was meant to be, group number 3. There's nothing that could have stopped it. There's nothing that could have made you not meet this person, not have this person enter your life. It was destined. It was something that your spirit guides, the universe, God already knew had to happen in this lifetime of yours. So instead of asking yourself, who's coming next? When are they coming next? Which we already answered your question. Now focus on being the best version of yourself, group number 3. Now focus on doing the things you want to do, because sooner rather than later, that's going to change, because you're going to have someone in your life who is going to want and need a lot of attention. And we've also got follow that showed up. Exactly. They are a leader, and they're someone that you're going to want to follow. Per definition, follow means to come after somebody or something in position, time, or sequence, to add to something already done by doing something else, usually a related thing. So first comes you time, group number 3, and then what follows is this person entering your life. First comes the solidification of self-care, the solidification of the balance between treating yourself, working out, personal training, all of these areas of your life, feeling like you have got them down, you've got them figured out, you have a great routine. And what then follows is this person entering your life. What then follows is this fun, this travel, this exploration, this spontaneity that you didn't know you had within you. So group 3, this is the reading I received for you. Leave a star emoji below to claim it. After all, we did receive the star card twice from 2 different tarot decks within your reading. That's the only way anyone would know that you were part of group number 3. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, group number 3, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings.